What's going on, Daytona fans? This is the full reveal of the newest addition to the channel. This is Beth's truck.
Ragnarok!
Did I also mention I got one too? Woo! All right, Daytona fans, let's find out why Beth got this particular truck. So Beth, why a Ford Ranger?
I always really wanted a truck, and I wanted a truck that was mid-size. But a lot of the trucks that are called mid-size now are really too big. So I like the size of the Ranger. Well, the thing is, I always wanted a purple truck. So we looked around for some purple trucks, and we were close to one in Chicago. I was looking at plane tickets. It was a Dodge Ram, but I changed my mind at the last minute because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't the size that I needed, and being that we live in more of a city kind of area, I was really worried about parking a Ram.
So, when you test drove the Ranger, what stood out about it more so than anything else that made you want it?
It was really clean. The interior was clean. I like the super cab. Gives you a little room behind the passenger seats to put stuff.
Hey Beth, why don't you show us how this super cab door works?
Sure! Alright, first thing you gotta do is open up this straw, and right here, there's the handle. Open it up right there.
Doesn't look like there are back seats though.
Sure doesn't, but pop this guy right up, fold this fella down, and this is a seat.
Do you think you can fit in it?
Let me give you a demonstration on how to sit in the back. And there you go. There's a little seatbelt as well. I can tuck myself in here. Where is she? Here she is.
Time to go.
What? Oh, man. Might as well buckle myself in. Gonna go for a trip. Do that now.
Oh, I didn't know you actually buckled in.
I did. And, you know, I like the color. It's red. Cute.
Awesome. So do you have any plans for the Ford Ranger as far as maybe modifying it or doing something to it?
Well, Daytona fans, Kebby keeps bothering me about this bed right here. So maybe it's a possibility for a future video to do a spray bed liner.
Or clean it first. So Beth, why did you pick the V6 over the 4-cylinder?
I've been driving a 4-cylinder forever, and I've had it. Whenever I drove my parents' vehicles, they've had a number of V6s, and it had the power. Yeah.
So this is the legendary 4-liter V6. This V6 was produced from 1997 to 2007, and Ford put it into everything. They put it into the Ranger, the Explorers, and of course, the Mustangs. So really, Beth and I have a couple of Mustangs. This engine produces 207 horsepower and 220 pound-feet of torque. In 1997 era, that's not too bad. In 2007, it was a little bit lacking, and that's why they swapped it out for what we know now to be a 3.7 liter V6 that produced 300 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. So Beth, why don't you tell us about what you were driving before and how it was different than driving a Ford Ranger now?
All right, well, I was driving a 2007 Nissan Versa for about the past 6 or 7 years. And it was really good on gas mileage. That's one of the reasons why I got it. And it was a hatchback, and so I'd often need to load, you know, like large objects in the back. But there would be some things that didn't fit in the back, and also I like almost died a bunch of times in the winter time in the Northeast here. So I wanted something that had a 4x4 capability. So I'm really looking forward to using the 4x4 in the Ranger, as well as the low 4x4 low.
So Beth, in this short time of ownership, do you have anything in particular that you may not like about the Ford Ranger?
I think the big difference for me would be, like I said before, the gas mileage. I was used to driving something that would get at least about 25, between 25 to 30. And so I'm filling up the Ranger a lot more. But besides that, I really have no regrets. I really like driving it. I feel at home in it. Like I said, I like the power, and has a lot more pickup in general. I feel a lot safer in it.
Do you mean no regrets?
No regrets.
So Beth,
Yes,
what-
Kip.
the question that's on everybody's mind, how did you enjoy your first peel out?
Oh, it kind of took me by surprise. It took me back to the first time I ever drove in a parking lot with my mom, where I started to apparently cackle wildly, which is what I did once I peeled away. All right, thanks for watching. Please make sure to click like and subscribe.
You should see the things we